What up, Dokkanners? The 8th anniversary coin is one of the most valuable pieces of currency. Pieces? That's your word for the day. Pieces. This is one of the most valuable pieces of currency that you're going to be obtaining during the anniversary, because this will be your ticket, not really literally, but this will be your way in to getting a lot of free awesome rewards throughout this entire celebration. So in this video, we're going to be covering how much you can earn roughly throughout the entire celebration, what are some of the best things to buy with these coins, and what is the distribution for where you can earn these different coins from, because some of you guys might not necessarily be on top of the grind in terms of Dokkan. Maybe you're missing a couple missions here and there. Maybe you forgot to log in here and there. So you might want to know what the discrepancy is. So the reason why you're seeing this count right now is because as of me posting this video on the 16th of July, this is how much I have. I am still in part 1. I have not spent a single coin. So at the moment, I have completed every mission, every login that I could possibly do, and I have 353 of these 8th anniversary coins. Now, looking at my other lists in the treasure shop, or the treasure list here, I do have other coins from years past. So it's not like you have to necessarily spend all of your coins. There might be situations where some of it is left over. It's not that big a deal if that happens. I actually kind of wish I just... Wait, was there one for year 4? I don't know. I do have a memento for each anniversary, so I actually kind of like to keep those last few. I don't ultimately know what you do with those if you don't have anything to spend it on. I think it just sits there until you exchange it for Baba points. I think you actually can. Hold on. Can you exchange this for... Ooh, Ghost Usher. Can you exchange these for Baba points? I will check in a minute. I gotta, you know me. I gotta buy everything whenever I see it. If we go to treasure items... Oh my god. Wait. You can exchange the 5th anniversary coin, but not the 6th anniversary or the 7th? That's weird. I mean, whatever. I'm never gonna do it, but it's just a nice way to sort of like hold on to the memory of that celebration. So anyway, let's go through how many you can earn and what this is all about. Let me actually pull up the coin treasure shop here, and let's switch over to this layout. I'm gonna pull this up on the side here. So this is everyone's energy. This was on my previous video where we were talking about this collectible. To sum up, we can earn up to 83,000 of this stuff. This is going to be important not only for yourself to buy items from the Baba shop, but also this will help with our collective community goal, because if we all hit 80 billion, then everybody gets 50 dragon stones, 7 rainbow tickets, and 5 toon keys, which is very much worth it. But for this one, there's no community goal or anything like that. But here's the breakdown for how this stuff works. So for the daily login reward, you're going to be earning 7 every single day. This is just clearly shown in your login bonus. So since there are 36 days in the celebration, 36 times 7 gives you 252 total coins, which is quite a lot, right? That's a lot of coins just by logging in. So, you know, you really should be playing the game every single day, because if you log in, you not only receive a ton of stones and other stuff, but you're also getting coins, which will basically let you buy a bunch of really cool things. Daily mission rewards gives you 3. So 3 times 36 gives us 108. Now, this is where there's a bit of a discrepancy between Global and JP, because JP did have the World Tournament happening during part 2. So that affected the amount of coins you could be earning during the missions, because the JP World Tournament missions also included the anniversary coins. So because we are not going to be receiving some extra coins there, I'm wondering if they're going to be making up for that in another way by giving us more coins through other means. We'll have to wait and see. But based on the JP calculations, minus the World Tournament stuff, this is how much they received from the daily mission rewards. Now, all of these numbers, everything that I'm giving you is based on what happened on JP. So assuming everything translates, these numbers should basically be the same. There's always a chance things could be different on Global, because Global likes to be stupid in that way. But, you know, this is just what I'm doing to kind of keep things consistent. I'm following the JP side. So 252 for logins, 108 for the mission rewards. That's basically 10 coins per day throughout the entire celebration. So 10 times 36, that gives you 360 coins just right there. So that's a good chunk. That's going to get you a lot of stuff. The thank you rewards. So currently we've already received 80 coins from our one recent thank you celebration, or the thank you rewards that we got for hitting, what, 7 regions or something like that. And then we also received the extra rewards. That gave us 80. JP received 80 coins 3 separate times throughout their various thank yous. This was from part 1, this was from part 2, and then this was from the end of the celebration where they basically just said thank you for everything. So 240 is how much JP got. I would imagine Global will get the same amount. So I'm going to go ahead and count 240 here. And then based on all the missions and the rewards and everything, my buddy Proton helped me out and did the numbers, and he found that 285 coins will be obtainable through the missions. That's what this little image is right here. So if we calculate all that up, 360 from the login, right, the daily stuff, 240 from the thank you rewards, and 285 from all the missions, that's going to be 885. We will be earning almost 900 coins throughout the entire celebration. With these coins, you can buy a ton of stuff. Now, this value is subject to change. This is an approximation because, like I said, Global and JP like to be different sometimes. Global could maybe get more, we could maybe get less. You know, that whole like world tournament thing is a big difference here. So the fact that Global didn't have that in the calculations basically means that Global probably won't be getting world tournament, but we could get something else. And if that something else gives us more coins, well then, hey, I would be glad to be wrong. But this will give you guys an idea. So, you know, watching this in part 1, if you have around 300-ish coins like I do, then you know that you still got a long way to go. If you're watching this in part 2 or 3 and you've maybe got like 200 coins, either you spent a bunch of them or you just have not been on top of the Dokkan grind as much as you should have. So hopefully this gives you guys an idea. Now, what can you do with all this? Well, if we look at the Baba shop, we will see a whole bunch of great items for selection here. You've got Kai's up at the top. You've got a bunch of collectible units throughout the various anniversaries, worldwide downloads, win-lose campaigns with Global and JP. As a collector, this takes my immediate attention, the collectible units. Thankfully, I'm fully caught up. I have everybody obtainable here, every single one of them. Then we've got medals, we've got hourglass medals, we got training items. These are all unnecessary. You've got meat. This is a great one to spend on. You've got a bunch of Hercule statues, all totaling to, I think, over 100 million Zenny. If you buy out every single one of these Hercule statues, you'll be buying about 110 million Zenny, which is pretty good. Training locations, unlimited resource for Ghost Ushers, Whis, Android 8s, and Princess Snakes. And then my favorite, hidden potential orbs. You can buy full sets of hidden potential orbs, not full to the point where you can rainbow units, but you're going to be getting a substantial amount of hidden potential orbs from each type. And you can buy all of these out, which I will go over in a second. And then you got some medals here, awakening at the end. So for me personally, the number one thing that I go for are the hidden potential orbs, because for me that's the lifeblood of the game. After hidden potential orbs, I then go for stamina. I then, after that, go for Kai's, because that way I am getting stamina, I'm getting meat, I don't have to burn stones, I'm getting Kai's, because I don't then have to, you know, waste the Kai's that I have stocked up. I could use these. And then, of course, the hidden potential orbs will let me rainbow more units. So if you were to buy 5 of one Grand Kai, that'll cost you 60. If you were to buy 5 copies of a single free-to-play unit to basically rainbow the unit, that'll cost you a total of 75. If you were to buy all 5 of the large meats, that costs you 35. Buying 12 of the Diamond Hercule statues, that's 60 million Zenny right there. That will give you 100, that'll cost you 130. Buying a full set of hidden potential orbs, not just, you know, like the small for one type, it's all 3. You buy all of the small orbs for AGL, you buy all of the medium orbs for AGL, you buy all of the large orbs for AGL. That full set will cost you 150. So that should put things into perspective for you. So if I were to buy some stuff right now, I could easily buy 2 sets of hidden potential orbs. But like I said, I'm gonna wait until the end of the celebration. Here's even more things that you could do with it. So with 885 coins, you could literally buy every single set of hidden potential orbs. That will cost you 750. So with the extra 135, you could use that to buy 12 Diamond Hercule statues. Maybe you're low on Zenny. You could buy 2 sets of the Grand Kai's, or you can mix and match, you know. You could buy 3 of one, you could buy 2 of another, you could buy 2 of another, 3 of another. You could buy some, you could actually only buy 1 set for a rainbow free-to-play unit. So there's a lot of different options here. 11 different rainbow free-to-play units. If you were to do that, let's say you're brand new to the game and you are just lacking severely on personnel, right? You need a bunch of units, able-bodied units to run through Clash. This is going to be a great opportunity. The 7-year unit is fantastic. The 6-year unit is fantastic. The 5-year unit is actually pretty good. These top 3 characters, I think, are worth picking up, just in general. Even if you're not a collector, these 3 units are actually pretty serviceable on free-to-play teams. So I think that they would be good. If you're someone who does like to collect, you could go further down here. Who knows? At some point in the future, some of these collectibles could receive TURs or EZAs. And if that ever happens, you're going to regret not having them, or at least having 1 copy. So if you were to buy 11 full sets and rainbow them, that's 825, giving you just 60 more to buy maybe some meat, maybe 5 Grand Kai's. See, it all connects. Then we've got every Grand Kai plus every Hercule statue giving you 105 million Zenny. That'll cost you just under 700. So even with all of that, you could then spend your remaining, what, almost 200 to buy a bunch of other stuff amongst the inventory. You could buy 295 Ghost Ushers, which will cost you the entire amount. Remember, the Ghost Ushers down here, oh, I almost spent something. The Ghost Ushers down here are unlimited. So if you are somebody who's very low on Ghost Ushers, I most certainly am not. But if you do want to buy them, you can, and you can buy almost 300 of them. This will last you a lot. This will last, for me, as a hardcore World Tournament player, this would last me, well, given now that Demon King Piccolo is a thing, this would probably last me like maybe 5 or 6 World Tournaments. So actually, these Ghost Ushers would last a long time. So, you know, keep that in mind. Depending on who you are, what sort of events you like to run, this could actually be a great purchase. You could buy the same amount of Whis. I mean, the possibilities go on and on. But I just wanted to give some perspective, some ideas for you guys in how you want to eventually use these coins. If you're like me, you'll wait until the end of the celebration. If you want to buy them right now, feel free. Just know that your numbers will stay low and it'll be harder to keep track of like how many coins you should have at a certain point unless you just write it down. So try to stay on top of this as much as possible. The more, you know, responsible you are of a Dokkaner, the more you benefit in every sort of way, free to play and otherwise. And then you can get the most out of the celebration by just picking up everything that you can possibly get. Sadly, you cannot buy out the whole shop. That's not possible. But the best of the best are definitely worth picking up, and you'll be able to get a good chunk of them with all almost 900 coins available during this celebration. Who knows, maybe even more. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, how many coins do you have right now, depending on whenever you're watching this. 1, 2, part 3, wherever you are, how many coins do you have right now? What are you going to buy? What have you bought? Let me know what your plans are for the rest of your coins as the celebration concludes later on in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you'll let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and I'll to Dokkan responsibly.